These seeds are actually really popular in those mixtures. And in some languages, this is called tobacco. In some languages, these seeds are called tobacco. Also, I don't know how many of you guys saw Alexis. She goes by the Black Forager. She actually has a video where she takes these seeds, she puts them in a coffee grinder until they grind up into a powder. She makes a flour out of them, and she makes crackers out of dock seeds. And they're delicious, you guys. If you get a chance ever to try that, you should. You can also make a flour and mix it like with your fry bread flour. And it'll make your fry bread have kind of a nice, sweet, nutty flavor to it. And it'll make a beautiful, like golden, almost reddish color. And it'll make your fry bread healthier. You can eat these seeds. You can use them in those mixtures. But you guys, they are so good for acne, breakouts, puffiness, and redness. A toner is something that you use before you use your face serum. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just stripping the seeds off. You guys, this is how easy this is to make this toner. This stuff is called witch hazel. You can get this in Walmart. This is basically just kind of like rubbing alcohol mixed with a plant called witch hazel. Witch hazel is a native plant. It tends to grow further east of here. And this is an infusion into rubbing alcohol. But it's a really gentle infusion. It's not just plain rubbing alcohol, right? Because you don't want to necessarily put that on your skin because it's very drying. This is actually moisturizing and toning. Even by itself, this is good medicine. We have big jugs of it here too, but this is all you do, you guys, to make the best toner. It's great for acne. It's great for clogged pores. It's great for wet, seepy rashes like poison ivy or blistering that you might get from rubbing up against the wrong plant. Some people talk about rubbing up against wild parsnip or cow parsnip and they'll get like sun blisters. This is great for sunburns. You just fill your jar halfway up. Doesn't matter what jar you're using, even if you're just using one of the taller jars, fill your jar about halfway up. Don't worry about the measuring too much. Take your witch hazel and just fill the jar up the rest of the way. I've done this for so many teenagers, you guys, I can't tell you. And just shake it up, and you're gonna let this sit a couple of weeks. And then you can strain it, and that's it. It's just dock seeds and witch hazel. Now we could make it really complicated, and we could like get witch hazel leaves from somewhere and make our own homemade witch hazel and stuff. We have some really nice organic witch hazel here for you guys, and then these dock seeds that the youth picked yesterday. And so you can label it when you're done, Curly Dock Toner. Use for a couple of weeks, strain it, and then you can just use a washcloth and just pat it on your face, then use your face serum and you're done. All right, questions on this?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you strain it with a cheesecloth similar to what we did today, right?
Yep. T-shirt, cheesecloth,
Whatever.
paper towel, whatever. If you don't have time, you're like sitting there and you just want it to get even stronger, eventually these dock seeds will fall to the bottom and you'll have the witch hazel on top. And like even now, you know, I could just, but it hasn't really infused for very long. Witch hazel is such awesome medicine by itself. This is just takes it up to a next level. You can put this in your kitchen cabinet. You can put it in your bathroom cabinet. You just want to let it go for a minimum of 2 weeks. We actually have a Curly Dock toner going that is amazing that we've had going for like 2 years. But it's in like a huge jar. And every once in a while I'll use it and it's fantastic. And I feel like these things are becoming really important.